Councilmember Lisenovich.
Here.
Councilmember Paris.
Here.
Councilmember Smith.
Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Stump.
Here.
Mayor McGuire.
Here. Looking for a motion to adopt the agenda.
I make that motion.
Second.
Got a first by Stump, second by, excuse me, Lisenovich. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? No opposed. Okay, continue business. Resolution approving interim expenditures prior to the adoption of the FY 1920 budget through August 31, 2019. Finance Director Banez, you've got it, sir.
Good evening, Mayor, Council, public. The initial budget presentation was heard at the workshop held on July 24, 2019. Following the presentation and discussions, it was the consensus of the Council and staff to allow more time for department heads to prepare their list of priorities and gather further information requested by the City Council. August 8th and 15th were set as the next dates for the budget workshops to continue and ultimately to adopt the budget. The City Council adopted Resolution Number 06-19-2793 in order to allow the City to continue to make expenditures following June 30th, 2019. That resolution is only valid for spending through July 31st, 2019. The proposed resolution authorizes expenditures through August 31st, 2019. The recommendations, Council, please discuss and adopt Resolution Number 07-19-2800 of the City Council of the City of California City approving interim expenditures prior to adoption of the operating budget for fiscal year 2019-20. Fiscal impact, any funds spent during a non-approved budget period will be accrued in the department's final budget.
Thank you, sir. Anybody from the public?
Yes, good evening, Allison. In the future workshops, the documents that are being referenced need to be posted online for the public's review, because at this last workshop, they were not, and there was no recording of the proceedings for the public to review. Additionally, whatever finance director we have needs to review Andy Heath's work, because on this slide presentation that he gave, the simple math of 1 and 1 equals 2 does not exist in the slide frames. Just check the numbers. Additionally, direction should be given by the city manager to the department heads to prioritize and bring the capital expenditures to her attention before being brought to the council. That is under the best practices from the GFOA, and I will send you all a copy of their best practices on capital funding and prioritization. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Anybody else? Seeing nothing.
Print is terrible, a terrible size font. It needs to be bigger so
We can see it?
that all of you old guys can see it.
Okay, anybody else? Seeing nobody else coming up here? Any discussion? We gotta do it or else we shut down.
That's funny.
City 2 weeks vacation.
Does this include non-essential hiring freeze?
This is the same, all we're extending is the same thing that was already set, which was, I think the freeze was put on, and all this is to extend it to cover day-to-day operations.
Mr. Mayor, does that include police officers, reserve police officers? Are we including them in the hiring freeze?
As far as I know, I don't know about the PD. I know essentials were supposed to, was supposed to continue on, but non-essentials were not.
Right, so,
That was,
That's correct.
so it's my understanding we can still continue to look at and hire police
Yes.
officers
Yes.
while this is going on. Okay.
absolutely.
You know, we, again, we're bouncing the ball down the road. Last year, it went all the way to December. Hopefully, this will be the last time we have to extend this budget. You know, it's time to get it done and get this city back in operation, so hopefully, we can make that happen.
Anything else? Sir?
No.
Sir? Good.
I just can't emphasize enough, we need, from the directors, we need their priorities. And I've been asking for that for a while, and we need those priorities. We need to budget where you have a finite amount of money. They give us their priorities. We line those priorities up, assign money to each one of those priorities, and when we run out of money, that's the budget. That's basically zero-based budgeting, and we need to do that. I have not seen any priority list from any director, so we really need that.
They have given to us, we're going to meet tomorrow with them and go over them. I think at 2 o'clock is the appointment. But
Thank you.
They have presented them.
If I may add to that, I've been working closely with City Manager Lynn to kind of give them a deadline, an absolute deadline for that priority list, so we can have enough time to discuss and have those awkward, courageous conversations about what needs to be cut. And we're kind of getting our own deadline with that, and we will present to council when it's necessary.
So, sir,
Does that mean that the budget we're going to be given is going to be balanced? I mean, no tapping into the reserves in this. In
That
the
is the go. That's what we're working with department heads closely.
Okay.
that being said, looking for a motion to approve.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
First by Lisenovich, second by Stumpf. Madam Clerk, this is, could we have a roll call vote on this, please? It's dealing with money.
All right, Councilmember Linovich,
Aye.
Councilmember Paris,
Yes,
Councilmember Smith,
Aye.
Mayor Pro Tem Stump,
Yes.
Mayor McGuire.
Yes. And now looking for a motion.
Make that.
Make that motion.
I'll second that motion.
We have 2 for motion and 2 for second it. We're done for the meeting, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for attending.
Thank you, council.
Have a good one. No, it wasn't. I was shooting for 2 minutes.
Still good, though.